Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may be thinking I look really strange at the moment, and that is because I have already done my eye makeup and that is it. So I've done that is today I'm doing a first impressions of a foundation. The foundation I'm going to be trying is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation, and I know you're probably thinking that is not a new foundation, that has been around forever, but yes, I just haven't had the chance to try it yet, so I thought I would try it today. It's an expensive foundation. This one bottle is £40. 40! Luckily, I bought this secondhand on Depop for £25 because I didn't want to invest all that money in a foundation that didn't look good or it wasn't even my right shade, so I just bought it on Depop. Didn't go into a store prior to buying it on Depop to test the shades or anything. I literally just looked at pictures online and kind of assumed which one was my color. I got the shade 3, so from looking on swatches online that looked like it'd be my shade. I looked like I was in between a 3 and a 3.5, but all of the swatches I looked at, they looked kind of yellow, and I don't have a yellow undertone, I have a pink undertone, so this may go really horribly, but I'm hoping it won't. So yeah, I got this foundation here. I've always wanted to try it, and the reason I wanted to try this one is because I have dry skin, so I can't really get matte foundations because they dry up, they flake up, they look awful on my skin. But this is not a matte foundation. This is supposed to be a luminous foundation, so a glowy foundation. And it basically just seems like everything I would look for in a foundation. It says that it is a medium coverage but buildable, and it's not matte, it's luminous. It's more of a natural finish. So I know I'm super late on this bandwagon, but I'm going to try it anyway because why not? I don't use primer because I don't think it does anything for my skin, but for the purpose of this video I am going to prime half of my face just to see if there is any difference in the application, in the look, anything to do with my skin. So I'm just grabbing any old primer that I've got because, like I said, I don't use primer anymore, so there's not a whole bunch of it lying around my room. So I have got here the W7 Prime Magic Anti-Redness Primer. It's a green one, but it is silicone based, and I guess I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna apply the primer to this side of my face, and hopefully it's not gonna be a complete and utter disaster. Okay, so this side is all primed. I'm not gonna be applying any other products, but my Real Techniques Body Complexion Sponge. Just gonna get this hair out of my face. So yeah, this is my skin before. This is the prime side, and this is the unprimed side. I am having a few breakouts at the moment, so it would be interesting to see how the foundation covers up those breakouts. I normally would use a green color corrector, but again, I'm not going to for the purpose of this video. So I'm gonna start with the unprimed side because it's here next to me, and I'm praying that this is gonna be the right color for me. I mean, it is a yellow undertone foundation, like I said earlier, and I'm a pink undertone, but yeah, this is the shade 3, which I believe is the second lightest shade, or the, I can't remember. Let's see, let's squeeze a bit on my hand. Okay. Right off the bat, it smells a little bit funny, but it doesn't really mean anything. I don't want to apply too much just in case it's, I don't know. I always just have fear. I can always go back and apply more, but if I apply too much I can't go back and remove it. So okay, I'm just gonna go in with my sponge. Okay, it's not a bad color match. It is a little bit yellow, but it's okay. That is, if that's the foundation, it just looks like it didn't do anything to my skin. Maybe I was a bit too religious with it. Let's try a little bit more. When they said a natural finish foundation, I didn't realize it would be this natural. I know, like natural finish foundations a lot of the time too, so okay. Well, there obviously is product going onto my skin because I have just covered up that. Okay, so off the bat it does look better on the primed side, but then again, like most foundations I used always looked better when they were on the prime side, and then after a few hours they would break up everywhere. But it is very glowy. It's not matte, which is what I like. It is natural, which is again what I like. But do I think for a natural finish you want to pay £40 when you could literally go to Poundland and get a foundation and mix it with a moisturizer to make a tinted moisturizer that's basically the same as this? I don't know. So this is where I'm sorry the lighting is really bad. I'm filming this at night, but this is the primed side, and then this is the unprimed side. I mean, as you can see, there is like a glow. Ooh, focus. There is a glow to my skin now with the foundation. I do like it, but this is why I didn't want to spend the whole £40. I have some concealer now. See how concealer sits on top of the foundation. So I'm using my Sephora natural finish concealer, and this is in the shade light beige. It says it's a natural finish concealer, but I find this like a really nice concealer. I really enjoy this. I just went to Prague and bought 2 more of these because that's how much I like it. So yeah, I'm just applying this. See, this is supposed to be a natural finish concealer and it completely covered up that spot. So now I've got concealer on. Doesn't look actively different on my skin, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will come check in when I'm done. Okay, so I finished off the rest of my makeup now, so this is what I'm looking at. So I'm just gonna zoom you into my skin. So this is my skin with powder on it, with highlighter on it, with bronzer, all of that stuff. So here we have the primed side, and here we have the unprimed side. I mean, at the moment I can't really tell any difference, but like I know, primer always starts off looking really, really good, and then by the end of the evening it just looks like a mess. The first place I normally notice it is my nose. My nose starts to flake really badly, so I will be keeping an eye out for that definitely. I feel a bit bad because I'm not gonna let this foundation have a proper run because it's 7:30 p.m. now, which means I'm only gonna be wearing it for about 3 to 4 hours, maybe 5 if I'm out late. So I won't be wearing it for a super long time, but I still feel like I can give it a good go, and normally I don't like to wear foundations for a super long time anyway, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. This lipstick is Kat Von D Cathedral, by the way, if anyone wanted to know. Go out, and then I will update you when I get home to let you know how the foundation is getting on. At the moment, yeah, I like it. It looks really natural. I mean, I did put powder and all that stuff over it, so I kind of feel like meh, but I mean, you can still see my skin underneath. It didn't cover up completely my spots or anything like that, so it didn't do any of that, which it does show me that it is a natural foundation. But overall, it looks nice. It's not a bad color match at all, so I will update you when I get home. So I just got back home. It's 12:30, which means the foundation has been on for 5 hours now, which is, I guess, not a super long time, but it's still a good amount of time. Let's have a little look at my skin. The prime side. I mean, it has sunk in here to my frown lines, but it's done that on both sides. It can't really say that is the prime side or anything like that. Oh, yes. If I zoom you into my nose, you'll be able to see what I mean. So this is on the primed side. If you look at my nose, it has gone patchy as hell. But my whole nose has gone patchy. And it definitely has faded everywhere. It's faded like along my jawline. It's definitely faded on my nose. It's faded on my forehead. My chin, which was full, like completely covered before, is now no longer covered. Overall, it has faded everywhere. I mean, it still looks okay. I'd have to retouch my nose though if I was going to go out again, because as you can see, it's just disgusting. Overall, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, my skin does still look glowy. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. Do I like it? Yes. Is it worth £40? No. Would I use it again? Yes, just because I've got it now, so obviously I am going to use it. But would I invest in it once I finished it? Probably not. Overall, I do like the foundation, but I wouldn't splurge another £40 on this foundation. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!